The purpose of today's video is to tell you about Paperrater.com, to show you how to upload a paper to Paperrater.com, and then to let you listen to just a few testimonials from my students who have been using Paperrater over the last semester. First of all, Paperrater.com is a free website, or we at least just use the free version of it, and it's an online proofreading site. It will give you suggestions with your grammar, spelling, word choice, style, sentence length, etc. And I'm going to show you some specifics of that once we upload a paper. But probably the most popular feature that students use is it gives every paper a letter grade based on the educational level of the student. So I want to take a second and just show you how to upload a paper. You go to Paperrater.com and you click on this little blue arrow here where it says Use Now for free. I've already copied a paper from a 10th grade student, and so what I'm going to do is just paste it into this box where it analyzes the paper. You can scroll, I'm going to scroll down and you can see there's a works cited option if you want help with that. I'm not going to do that today. And here, this is a required check here. You need to check the grade level. This is a 10th grade paper. And then the only other thing we check is the terms of an agreement. And then we click on Get Report. And typically it just takes a couple of seconds to get the results. But as we're waiting, I can tell you there's going to be a list of items that they will look at. And here's that list right now. We have spelling, grammar, word choice, style, vocab, and the grade. And we're going to go right to the grade right away, because that's what the students will do. And we click on that, and we can see that this student received a C. So they need to decide what to do with that C, and if what the computer tells them that they need to improve upon, and then they can also come in and talk to me. But after the letter grade of a C, so you can look at that, I want to show you some other features. You can go to this word choice here, and when I click next, it gives you this chart where basically from red to green, and this student is way down in the reds for word choice or bad words. And it tells them that they're using overused, distasteful phrases, kind of words that we would call boring words, or less than a 10th grade level too. And even down here in the grade, like these words right here, these are words that are words that the computer would suggest that they improve if they want to improve this part of their grade. So after word choice, I'm also going to click next, and you can see they give a score on transitional phrases. Here is a fairly average score. So we're going to keep going with transitional phrases. This next part is the style, where they actually graph for you the numbers of words in your sentence in order to have some sentence variety. And you can look at that if you would like. The students can anyway. And the next piece, which is also very helpful, is a vocabulary score. And they rate the vocab words, based on the sophistication at a 10th grade level. And you can see this student is a little less than average. So they can go back and then look in a thesaurus or consider using some vocab words from class in their paper. So I would say, and there's the final grade, I would say that those are the areas that we use the most as far as grading the paper goes. Now, just before I end, I just want to answer the question, how accurate is Paperrater? We've found that it misses some things. It's missed some grammar, it's missed some commas, but for the most part, it is such a good first step for these students. And does it save me time? It doesn't necessarily save me a lot of time, but in the long run it does, because the kids who use this are getting rid of all of the little errors. And hopefully, one thing that we all want them to do is just not turn in their very first draft of the paper. So I have students who are uploading this 5-6 times before it's due and getting it until they can get it to the grade that they like. And sometimes they can't, and it's frustrating to them. But again, writing is a process, and they just need to keep working at it. So I'm going to let you hear some testimonials from students, and if you have any questions, you can certainly ask me.
Hey, I'm Brandon, and I'm a senior, and I use Paperrater for my college application. And when Paperrater gave me a C on my college application, I realized it wasn't acceptable. Therefore, it showed me that I should probably go in and get some help. So Paperrater was very useful to me, and I think it would be very useful to other students.
Paperrater helped me fix my grammar mistakes, and I've used it for other classes.
Paperrater helped me fix my silly mistakes, but it grinded my gears because it still wasn't perfect.
Hi, my name is Haley Anderson, and I'm a senior. I use Paperrater for my research paper, and I was able to put my works cited page in and help me find flaws in that. So
I like Paperrater because it helps you find mistakes that you can easily miss when you're just reading over your own papers.
When I first started using it, it kind of made me mad, but I like it because there's no surprises when the teacher grades your paper with you.
I like Paperrater because it really helped me improve when I wrote my papers on my transitional sentences and my verb choice, but I didn't like it because even though I improved in those categories, my paper grade did not improve at all.